Hi guys, welcome back to World of Warship and to my channel. Today guys I will talk about information about cruisers. What do you mean? Well, I do believe in the very near future the game develop will be that will be more aircraft carrier very soon. I do believe that when Grab Zeppelin Tier 8 aircraft carrier, German aircraft carrier will come to the game with USS Enterprise and Kaga and Sapiens and stuff like that. There will be so many aircraft carrier. And the reason I put in this video, guys, what can you do? Of course you can buff everything to have a decent AA, but let's face it, if a torpedo squads are coming, there's no such thing that you can avoid them easily. If you not chew up, I'm talking about you are in division with some other friends. Now you are in a Bismarck or Tirpitz or any tier 8. Of course North Carolina, she's the it's pretty good idea to. How about if you're still like to play your Amagi or Tirpitz or Bismarck, take North Carolina or USS Alabama. But the thing is, even though they have strong, very goddamn strong AA, when the dive bomber are coming, let's say 1,000 pounds bombs, AP bombs, that can, in the best case, one shot kill you as a Tirpitz or Bismarck, you need to panic and you need to turn. Seriously, guys, as you can see here, when they are aiming towards you, they have to aiming as long as the whole ship, you know, like here you can see here what I'm trying to say. You have to goddamn turn. Don't sail straight through, do whatever you want to turn away. But the easiest way to deal with any aircraft carrier, guys, and this is the reason I put in this YouTube video, is to queue up with other cruisers. Yes, you heard me right, you're a battleship and then you have a cruiser. Now Zerra, what kind of cruiser at tier 8, 9, 10 are the best? For tier 10 you already know, but I'll give you a very short information about my personal opinion. So if you, because here's the deal, this is something very unfortunate I have to say. I have to go to Tech 3 and I have to go to US line, US, and I'm talking about the Essence and Midway. I'll take Midway. Wargaming are maybe planning, or they are not 100% sure what to do with the Midway and Essence, but there's rumor that, you know, USS Enterprise receive 1,000 bombs, AP bombs. Well, the Essence and Midway might receive 1,600 AP bombs. So if you're not one-shotted killed by USS Enterprise, you will be 100% sure one-shotted killed by Midway or Essence with 1,000 bombs. 1,000 bombs. Those are HE bombs, but and 1,000 HE bombs, they do massive of damage, but not can one shot kill you, never in 1,000,000 years. But they decide to exactly like USS Enterprise, you can go for HE or 1,600 pounds AP. I do hope that Wargaming are not implemented to the Midway and to Essence. I really hope that they don't, because how fun it's to play a game that you can one-shot kill. Seriously, guys, and I do believe this 1,600 AP bombs does not matter what kind of a ship you have, what kind of a battleship. Of course, they are not that good effective versus fast destroyers and fast cruiser like French cruisers. It's not easy to hit something very fast and maneuver at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. And those basically 1,600 pounds AP bombs are made for battleships only. Because they can definitely overpen a cruiser. That's what I'm trying to say. Now let's go to Tech 3. Guys, I'll go for AA department. Chapayev right now it's not the best build. You can actually have a Chapayev at decent AA. This is bad because I don't have the module. You see here, if I would have the module, I'll have 66, and captain does not have advanced fine training. I do believe the Chapayevs can reach 78 in AA department, which is not bad for tier 8. So if you don't own a premium ship, because this is wargaming, this is supposed to be sister ship from Kutuzov, but Kutuzov does not have 78 in AA. I do believe it's even broken. Kutuzov, which is a sister ship to Chapayev, has the best AA of any tier 8 cruiser in this game. Yeah, how stupid broken is that? But this sister ship, the Chapayev, has radar, has good concealment, so it's a very good sneaky cruiser. I do believe you respect her everything. It's fine to defend your ally. Another cruiser that I highly recommend, which there are not so many players who played them, to be honest with you. I have some strange reason, is the Germans. And there is a Hipper. Hipper, ladies and gents, beside Chapayev and of course Kutuzov #1, has, I do believe, the, yes, you heard me right, the second or the third best AA cruiser in this game at tier 8. Yes, you heard me right, even though she lacks a lot of stuff, firepower and stuff like that, but AA department, her strength, and remember, you can have 2 fighters, with 2 fighters and with the Hippers, Admiral Hippers AA. I'm talking about, of course, for the Sea Hull, don't get me wrong, something else. You see default, you have 58 with no captains, advanced fire training, with no module. So I do believe you can buff to over 70, I do believe. So yeah, yeah, that's all I can figure out for tier 8 cruiser. Not the US, I repeat, you see here, Sea Hull 58. Let's go to US. This is supposed to goddamn be their specialty, AA, but unfortunately, guys, it's not the New Orleans. No. And Sea Hull here, 49. Man, she has base AA defense worse than Admiral Hipper, and this is supposed to be her strength, because I comparing the Sea Hull, the Hipper with B Hull, because they don't have any other hulls. I'm talking about the poor New Orleans. It's not the greatest. She's the stealthiest and stuff like that, but the AA department she kind of lack from tier 9, and we can go right now from tier 9. Now we're talking about the little bit better, but for tier 9, once again, Baltimore, it's not the best AA cruiser, because you see here, 65 is not bad. I do believe that you can have her with this and A. She will be not a bad pick if you have a tier 9 battleship and with this full AA build. Baltimore, it's not a bad pick. But look at this rune. My rune has 72, right? And if I'll put my AA department, I will 84. So basically, guys, I do believe one of the strongest tier 9 cruiser that you can face. You see here, 84? 80 freaking 4 in AA if I just put this module. But then also, guys, there's one ridiculous strong, very goddamn strong. But you see, this, you panic with this rune, you panic, and you the aiming from AP bombs and or any aircraft carrier, it's no fly zone. You'll basically you know, kill the whole squads. That's the thing. This cruiser, on the other hand, it's if you expect 100% with everything you got for Neptune. Neptune does not have the AA, but basically base AA it's 85. Holy macaroni, with the module stuff like that. I do believe you will come, I don't know, maybe close to 100 or something. So USS Enterprise planes, which is our tier 7, the Neptune will wreck them in pieces. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, as the highest AA Aura, 8.4 kilometers, you take down the planes. Once again, but she's a good cruiser, and hell, you can even argue that thanks to the smoke and the detection, it's fleet escort. But the thing is, torpedo bombers, they are not panic. So if the squads, I'm talking about from above, they will try to strike you or your friends, because you don't have a AA defense, you don't panic the planes, your friend will still gonna eat some torps. That's the thing. Even though she has one of the strongest AA of any tier 9 in AA department, you don't panic the planes, and because of that, your friends will still suffer, your division friends, that's what I'm trying to say, and eat some unnecessarily torps. Alright, now to tier 9. What do we have? Do we even have something else beside Neptune and Rune at tier 9? And of course you can argue that any Russian? Yes, I forgot the damn Russian. Yes, this is a fleet escort, Dmitry Donskoy. Yes, sir. Base with Sea Hall, you have 67. You can, with the right captain's perk and stuff like that, you can have her much higher grade with a good panic and stuff like that. So she is escort fleeter. Yes, if you play your tier 9 battleship, you can take as your friend Dmitry Donskoy. Not the best AA, but definitely a escort. What do we have? Anything else besides Russians? Yes, I told you about Baltimore, but now the king of all tier 10 AA fleet is Des Moines. There's no such thing as a better AA escort cruiser than Des Moines. Des Moines, it's basically no flying zone. There's no such thing as it's the king. It's the king of all AA. But if you don't have any Des Moines, what could that be? Actually, 90 already. Of course, you can have her to 100. You're never gonna believe what I'm gonna say right now, but I do own her. I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's about the Moskva, but why do I not have the Moskva captain? Only 14 points captain, which is bad. I do apologize of that, guys. I cite to Moskva. Yes, I train my Moskva captain. Alright, no, ladies and gents, may I present Moskva. She's basically 81, but I don't have this AA monster. You see, I have her to 92. So 92, it's not bad. But the really nice thing is let's talk about, okay guys, sorry, this is my build. Let's talk about the AA. It's the damn bubble. 6.2, 4.2. 7.8. Those are multi-purpose guns. 7.8 kilometers firing range. Yep. So you can create with this Moskva. It's basically a battle cruiser. That's what she is in real game. In this game, you can create a very high bubble. Goddamn big bubble. I'm not saying that you have the best AA. I'm not saying that, but you're definitely a goddamn fleet. I remember I played once with a Frederick de Grosse. It was just an average player near me, and it was aircraft carrier, tier 9 aircraft carrier. Want to strike that random player was just near me. I took every single squad. There was not even one torps near it, because when I pressed the AA, those a lot of goddamn secondary. There's a lot of not secondary, I'm talking about AA guns. It's all over the place. Yeah, pretty nice. No, seriously, guys. Moscow, Des Moines, of course, and of course, it's the Minotaur, which is pretty broken. Once again, I do believe you can have a deport 94 100 or above. This is no flying zone because of those guns. Those guns were made on real life, on the paper, to shoot down the I'm talking about the jets. They were made to shoot down the jets, guys. So yeah, definitely Minotaur. But once again, she does not have the AA defense. She can shoot down a lot of planes, but not panic them. Keep that in mind. Oh, and of course, I kind of forgot. I do apologize, guys. Those two, which I highly recommend, those two cruisers to feel safe for any tier 10 battleship if you have. And seriously, I kind of forgot about the Hindenburg. Hindenburg and Des Moines are the strongest cruiser at tier 10 with AA defense, with two fighters spots and stuff like that. So if you spec everything with Hindenburg, you can be as strong as Des Moines. Seriously, if you don't believe me, go and watch Flamus video that he played versus I don't know how many bots. He actually shot down more planes with Hindenburg than with Des Moines. So basically, unfortunately, the one I'm gonna say right now, guys, she is the mother of all AA fleet escort cruiser. It's the Hindenburg. So if you have a good friend with a Hindenburg and good captain, or Des Moines, you should feel kind of safe that the aircraft carrier are not trying to target you at the first time. So once again, guys, please let me know what you think about 1,600 pounds that where you decide to maybe give to Essence and to Midway. Thanks, guys, for watching, and always, Captains, fair seas and goodbye.